Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. RHOC Shannon Beador blackmail footage coming to reunion. Is the blackmail footage of Shannon Beador coming to the Season 18 RHOC reunion? Alexis Bellino has been talking about what she and John Jansen have on Shannon. Yet they have also noted how damaging it would be if it ever came out. So, will Alexis come to the reunion with a smoking gun? Keep reading for more details. When Season 18 of RHOC began, Shannon Beador was coming off of her DUI hit-and-run arrest. More so, she had learned her ex-boyfriend, John Jansen, was dating Alexis Bellino. Alexis had been a show regular from Seasons 5 through 8, and then she exited. It was soon revealed she would be coming back in Season 18 as a friend of, since she was close to Heather Dubrow and Tamra Judge. Furthermore, it would also be an interesting storyline to have her and Shannon attempt to interact. Shannon was soon sued by John for $75,000 for a facelift she underwent. To Shannon, it was a gift, and she maintained that she always paid for everything when they were dating. Therefore, it seemed very fair. Then, Alexis opted to tell the ladies that she and John had footage of Shannon drunk and nearly hitting his daughter with her car. John and Alexis were ready to break out this footage if they needed to, though it would ruin Shannon's life. Upon learning about this, Shannon was devastated as she had offered John money which he refused. So, with the reunion on the horizon, will the footage make an appearance? According to Page 6, Alexis will be bringing receipts, but that does not include any video of Shannon Beador. She opened up on Virtual Reality about what her plan is. I know people make fun of it, but I'm telling you now, if you're going up against lying and the truth, you better have the receipts. My future husband is the one that's being massacred, and it's not true. So I'm not going to drop it. I'm going to show the truth and tell the truth. Alexis has defended her Johnny J since she first returned to RHOC and has been relentless. More so, she will not back down or let anyone speak ill of her now fiancé. The two became engaged after dating for 9 months. Alexis Bellino alleges she regrets ever bringing up the footage of Shannon Beador, especially on camera. That was a mistake. I didn't mean to blurt that out. That night that I did mention the videos, it was late. We'd been filming all day long. I was tired in his name, and her name just kept coming up. However, there are apparently a lot of videos, and they could destroy Shannon. Yet, Alexis does state that she had grown tired of everyone fiercely being on Shannon's side. I was fed up, and I was like, everybody's in support of Shannon. I'm like, do I need to just show the videos? Someone needs to take accountability here, and somebody needs to get off my back. Viewers are not happy with Alexis being on the show, and they are even less than thrilled to have John Jansen there, as well. Fans wish they would go away and not come back. More so, they do not want them pushed on them anymore. I never want to see this woman or her deadbeat fiancé again, like ever. Stop forcing them on us. We've had enough. Andy, please listen to the viewers. We don't want Alexis or Tamra on our screens anymore. Please make her go away and take Johnny J with her. At the glittering crescendo of the Real Housewives of Orange County reunion, Shannon Beador found herself at the heart of a maelstrom of drama that would leave even the most seasoned reality TV viewers in shock. It was supposed to be an evening of high fashion and heartfelt confessions, a celebration of the show's latest season and its tumultuous ups and downs. But as the lights dimmed and the cameras rolled, a dark cloud descended over the reunion, threatening to unravel Shannon's carefully curated image. The stage was set for an explosive showdown. The housewives, each impeccably dressed in a dazzling array of gowns and suits, took their places on the plush velvet couches. Host Andy Cohen, with his signature blend of charm and sharp wit, greeted the audience and the cast, setting the tone for what was promised to be an unforgettable reunion. But beneath the surface of polished smiles and poised performances, a storm was brewing. Rumors had been circulating for weeks about Shannon Beador's involvement in a scandalous blackmail plot, but nothing could have prepared the audience for the footage that was about to be unveiled. The tension in the studio was palpable as Andy prepared to reveal a series of clips that had been kept tightly under wraps. Shannon, known for her fierce independence and no-nonsense attitude, seemed unusually subdued as the first clip began to play. The screen flickered to life, displaying Shannon in an intimate, candid moment that had never been aired before. She was seen in a private conversation with a mysterious figure, their faces obscured by shadows. The dialogue was hushed, but the words were clear, a demand for money in exchange for keeping certain secrets hidden. The footage was raw and unfiltered, capturing Shannon's anxious reaction as she discussed the terms of the blackmail. Gasps rippled through the audience and the cast alike. Tamra Judge, ever the instigator, wasted no time in seizing the opportunity. Her eyes narrowed as she turned to Shannon, her voice laced with a mix of accusation and triumph. "So Shannon cared to explain this?" Tamra's question hung in the air like a guillotine. The other housewives leaned in, their faces a mix of curiosity and disbelief. Shannon, her usually composed demeanor faltering, took a deep breath before responding. Her voice was a fragile whisper as she tried to piece together an explanation. I was caught off guard. It was a terrible situation that I didn't know how to handle," she stammered. Her eyes flicked nervously toward the screen, as if hoping the footage would somehow disappear. The discussion quickly escalated into chaos. Heather Dubrow, with her trademark elegance and a hint of righteous indignation, chimed in. "Shannon, this is serious. Are you saying you were being blackmailed? How could you keep something like this from us?" Her tone was sharp, reflecting the sense of betrayal felt by many of the cast members. Jana Kirschenheiter, ever the voice of reason, attempted to calm the storm. "We need to hear Shannon out. Maybe there's more to this than what we're seeing," she suggested, though her voice trembled with uncertainty. As the footage continued, it became clear that the situation was more complex than it first appeared. The blackmailers had leveraged personal information against Shannon, threatening to expose details that could damage her reputation and disrupt her life. The emotional weight of the footage began to sink in, revealing Shannon's desperation and the difficult choices she had faced. The revelation hit hard, particularly for those who had been close to Shannon. Emily Simpson, known for her fierce loyalty, struggled to reconcile her feelings. "I had no idea you were dealing with something like this," she said, her voice tinged with hurt. "Why didn't you come to us for support?" The atmosphere in the reunion room was charged with raw emotion. The housewives' faces were etched with a mix of empathy and skepticism. Some were eager to show support, while others were still grappling with the implications of the footage. Andy Cohen, ever the mediator, stepped in to guide the conversation. "Shannon, how did you handle this situation? What steps did you take to resolve it?" he asked, his voice carrying a note of genuine concern. Shannon, now visibly shaken, took a moment to gather her thoughts. "I did what I could to protect myself and my family. I tried to manage it privately, but I realize now that I should have been more open with all of you," she admitted. Her vulnerability was a stark contrast to her usual image of strength. The reunion continued with a series of intense discussions and emotional revelations. The blackmail footage had cast a long shadow over the evening, but it also opened the door to deeper conversations about trust, support, and the pressures of life in the spotlight. The housewives were forced to confront not only Shannon's ordeal, but also their own roles in the drama that unfolded. As the reunion drew to a close, the cast members left the studio with a newfound understanding of Shannon's struggles. The evening had been a roller coaster of emotions, but it had also provided a glimpse into the complexities of life behind the cameras. Shannon's journey through the blackmail scandal was far from over, but the reunion had marked a significant turning point. In the weeks that followed, Shannon continued to navigate the fallout from the reunion, working to rebuild her relationships with the other housewives and address the issues that had been brought to light. The blackmail footage had been a shocking revelation, but it also served as a reminder of the human struggles that lie beneath the glamorous facade of reality TV. As the dust settled, Shannon emerged from the ordeal with a renewed sense of determination. The reunion had been a tumultuous chapter in her life, but it was also a testament to her resilience and the support of those who truly cared. The world of the Real Housewives of Orange County was as dramatic as ever, but for Shannon Beador, it was also a journey of self-discovery and redemption.